of Karma Yoga. Secret of Karma Yoga. So I request someone can share the screen of today's quote. Actually, not today's quote, it is a 19th December quote by Srila Prabhupada. Om Jnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So there are two prominent shlokas given in the, one is in Bhagavad Gita, another one from Srimad Bhagavatam, where it is very clearly mentioned what should be the motto behind our activities. What should be the intention behind our action? There is a difference between karma and karma yoga. In other words, there is a difference between, karma and dharma. So karma yoga is actually dharma. Karma is just action. Prabhupada is writing a letter to Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, who is my spiritual master. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. He is writing a letter to him. December 19th, 1972. So Jayapataka Swami Maharaj was given a responsibility to build a temple in the Mayapur Dham, Navadvip Mayapur Dham. He was born somewhere in Canada, Montreal. Prabhupada initiated him, made him sannyas, gave a sannyas diksha, and he sent him to India. Now, he got Indian citizenship. Jayapataka Swami Maharaj is there in Mayapur. He has taken the service up of constructing, building a temple in Mayapur Dham, Adbhuta Mandir. So, when he was doing this service, he was facing a lot of challenges. Prabhupada wrote a letter to him. The secret of surrendering to Krishna, which means secret of karma yoga, secret of dharma, yes, is that such surrendered devotees sees that everything is part of Krishna's plan. When we are executing service, we see everything as a part of Krishna's plan. We are just doing our duty. Whatever is meant to be, I am supposed to do, I will do it. Yes, because Guru ordered me, because Krishna ordered me, I am just doing it. Let me become absorbed. Let me do it with my full attention to every detail. Let me become absorbed in such service. Never mind whatever it is. Let all other considerations be forgotten, and only my desire to be the thing best for Krishna alone, for the pleasure of Krishna alone is my motive. So pure devotee thinks like that. That is a secret of karma yoga. The secret of karma yoga is we perform service only and only for the pleasure of spiritual master, only and only the pleasure of Krishna. Yes, that is a motive. That should be the motive. That should be the intention behind our every action. That is called karma yoga. So let me keep you more clear the difference between karma and karma yoga. Karma means basically we perform actions for our desires, to fulfill our desires. We have our aspirations, we have our desires, we have some goals. So we perform actions to fulfill it. See why people go to job? To get monthly salary. Why people work so hard day and night? to maintain their food, to maintain their family, to maintain their electricity bill, house bill. Yes. There are some desires, there are some aspirations. So we wanted to fulfill it. We wanted to fill that need. That's why we work. That is called karma. To fulfill our desire is called karma. Going one step ahead. No, it is not just my desire, sir. It is a responsibility I have. Even if you do out of responsibility towards our parents, towards our children, towards our wife, husband, even towards nation, is just karma only. Even the responsibility is also karma only. So this is second level. Going more deep, but when we understand what is my prime responsibility as a spirit soul, as a responsibility as this human being, as getting human body, we have some responsibility towards nation, society, family, because parents, they have spent a lot of time. So we have some responsibility towards this body, because they have given this body to us, they have maintained this body nicely, they have fed this body, they have both nalaya mera sharir ko, खिलाया. So there is some bodily responsibility towards parents on bodily platform, but still that also is just a karma. Service to nation, service to parents, service to people, service to public, it's all just karma. Maybe good karma, that's it, not more than that. Maybe some punya karma. In the varnashrama vyavastha, there is a brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi. There is a shudra, vaishya, kshatriya, brahmana. Performing the roles and responsibilities of that particular varna and ashrama is also a karma. It's also just a karma. But when we add plus Krishna to it, that becomes karma yoga. So when we add to these roles and responsibilities to Krishna, that is karma yoga. So we should understand the prime responsibility as a human, not just as a human being, as a spirit soul, as a Atman, as that is our real identity, you know. When we perform actions based on our true identity as a spirit soul to Krishna, that is called karma yoga. That is actually dharma. There are two types of dharmas. There are two types of karma yogas. One is dharma, one is varnashrama dharma, another one is bhagavata dharma. First one is varnashrama dharma and next one is bhagavata dharma. So varnashrama dharma means just because fulfill our desires or just to fulfill the responsibilities towards parents, towards public, towards society, towards nation, towards the world. But when we recognize our true identity and fulfill the prime responsibility as a spirit soul, as a servant of Krishna, that becomes Bhagavata Dharma. That becomes the Karma Yoga. That becomes the true Sanatana Dharma. So the secret of surrendering to Krishna is we should perform every action for the pleasure of Krishna, for the pleasure of spiritual master, according to Shastra, according to Guru Sadhu Shastra, not just because of our own mind. So when we are doing that service, we face challenges, but we should continue it, doing it, because these challenges are teaching us, yes, it reminds us what is the prime motto of my action. If you see, we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yes, every day we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Why do we chant? Because Krishna says in Gita, Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Krishna says in Gita, that's why we chant. For the pleasure of Krishna. We chant for the pleasure of Krishna. Because spiritual master ordered us to chant Hare Krishna. That's why we chant Hare Krishna. Whether we like it or don't like it, we chant. That is the secret of Karma Yoga. That is the secret. Why we are doing this chanting? We are doing for the pleasure of Krishna. All the side effects, byproducts comes. Peace, Shanti, happy. It all comes. But our prime motto, why we are chanting Hare Krishna, is for the pleasure of Guru and Gaura, Krishna. We are supposed to read Bhagavad Gita. So we are reading Bhagavad Gita. We are trying to understand. We are doing as a service. That's why there are prayers in the beginning, Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We pray to spiritual master. We pray to Krishna. Oh my dear Lord, oh my dear Guru, please give me that knowledge, understanding of this Bhagavad Gita. We read every day as a service. So there are two prominent shlokas. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Yagnartat karma no nyatra loko yam karma bandhana. Which says, whatever activities we do, we should do for the pleasure of Vishnu, Krishna. If we don't do actions for the pleasure of Krishna, then we get bounded by the karma bandhana. Yagnartat karma no anyatra. If we don't do activities for the pleasure of Krishna, anyatra loko yam karma bandhana. In this material world, we get bounded up by the action and reactions. That is karma. Tadapi karma kaunteya. But if you do karma for the pleasure of Krishna, mukta sangha samachara, we get released from this karma bandhana. Yes. So our activity should be done for the pleasure of Krishna. Even in the Prahlad section, Bhagavatam, Prahlad Maharaj says, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam Archanam Vandanam Dasyam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam Iti Pumsarpita Vishnu. You see? Iti Pumsarpita Vishnu. We should do all this Navavida Bhakti for the pleasure of Krishna. Shravanam, we are hearing for the pleasure of Krishna. We are chanting Hare Krishna for the pleasure of Krishna. So the secret of surrendering to Krishna, the secret of Karma Yoga, the secret of Sanatana Dharma, whatever we do it for the pleasure of Sri Krishna. We do it for the pleasure of spiritual master, who is a pure representative, authorized representative of Krishna. Whatever we do. Yes. That should be our motive. That's why Prabhupada says, whatever happens in my service, it is just Krishna's plan. Let me do my service. Whatever is meant to be done, I will do it. Let me become absorbed in service, seva. Never mind whatever it is. Let me keep all the considerations aside. My only and only motive, my only and only desire is to serve in my best capacity to Krishna, for the pleasure of Krishna alone. So that is a motive, that is a secret of Krishna consciousness. That is a secret of Karma Yoga. See, we cannot be happy serving our own selves. How much we can get satisfied? If we continuously satisfy our senses, we get frustrated one day. Kitna khayenge? Pucho. No, just ask yourself, how much we can eat? We cook, we eat. Again we feel hungry. We cook, we eat. Again we feel hungry. But just try once, feeding others. Feeding others. There is a great joy in serving others than serving our own self. There is a greatest joy in serving Krishna than doing any other kind of responsibility, serving any people in this world. Because that is on spiritual platform. So that serving Krishna is a secret, key of the success of human life. There is a nice story, one poor Brahmana, uneducated Brahmana, he was not educated properly. So he went to spiritual master, he asked, my dear Gurudev, what should I do? Spiritual master said, every day you should read Bhagavad Gita. Every day you should read Bhagavad Gita. This poor Brahmana, he is from South India. So every day he takes Bhagavad Gita, he holds and he cries. He doesn't open pages. Sometimes he opens pages, Sometimes he gets stuck up with the cover page of Bhagavad Gita. He just sees and tears starting coming in his eyes. Other Brahmanas, other colleagues or some other Brahmanas, when they see this Brahmana crying and holding Bhagavad Gita, they smile, they're laughing at him. Why they are laughing? Because this Brahmana is holding Bhagavad Gita in reverse way. He was supposed to wear like this, but he was wearing like this. He was holding like this. So other Brahmanas were laughing. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was crossed that way one day. He saw all these Brahmanas are laughing. He went to that Brahmana and asked, why you are holding Bhagavad Gita in reverse way? That Brahmana said, I'm uneducated. I don't know how to read Gita. But my spiritual master said to me to read Gita daily. So that's why I'm trying. It's a service, as a service for the pleasure of Guru. Then why, he asked, why are tears coming in your eyes? Then this Brahmana said, because when I see this Krishna, the cover page, Krishna driving a chariot for Arjuna, when I see this Krishna, for his compassion, the Lakshmipati, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan, Purushottam, he became a servant of his pure devotee, Arjuna. Seeing his compassion, seeing his quality, I get tears in my eyes. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you have understood Bhagavad Gita. See, that Brahmana who was uneducated, crying, seeing Bhagavad Gita, trying to execute the order of spiritual master, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, you have understood the Gita. So that's how, whatever we perform actions, we should perform for the pleasure of Krishna and Guru. Hare Krishna devotees. Thank you very much. Anybody has any questions, comments, what we discussed today? The success of karma.